Alright, so this is part 2 of a series of shorts looking at how Mythic Resilience affects a Mythic game in actual play as you level up through the various levels. So if you haven't checked that video, it's linked in the comments section. That video covers some fundamental expectations of like what level of monster you're supposed to use for a Mythic boss, ways to interact with Mythic Resistance, and other expectations. We also talked about the first tier of Mythic monsters, monsters that are level 1 through 3, that have only gotten either Mythic Resistance or Mythic Resilience, and haven't gotten the level 4 Mythic ability yet. I've in a few previous shorts joked about people not even noticing this tier of monster is Mythic, because if they have Mythic Resilience, it's in one saving throw, and the baseline guidelines say usually put that in the highest. The saving throw that most casters avoid hitting with spells anyway, and then it doesn't have Mythic Resistance, so it's not resistant to regular attacks, and it's low level, so Town Guards probably could just come across this, kill it, and never know it was special. The next tier of Mythic monsters is monsters that are level 4 through 6, not 7 yet, which would be the next proc for either Mythic Resilience or Mythic Resistance. With recommendations for lower level encounter building, you're probably less likely to run into this 4 through 6 tier, we'll call this tier 2, before you're close to level 4. Yeah, at level 3 you might start running into this tier of monster, but early levels, first few levels, you probably won't run into that many average party level plus 2 enemies. I'm not going to be talking too in-depth about this tier of Mythic monster because this is a video series on Mythic Resilience, so we got to bump to tier 3, 7 through 9. Now, the earliest you can encounter a tier 3 enemy that has the possibility of 2 Mythic Resiliences is when you've hit level 5. And that's going to be a boss, and the highest tier of Mythic boss the game recommends you go against. And for casters, this is a particularly nasty spot because marshals have moved up to expert proficiency in weapon attacks, while casters have not been bumped up yet. So spell attacks aren't really a magic bullet solution, even if your party is doing the smart thing and deploying like Mythic points to possibly restrain the target and at minimum pre-solidly off-guarding them for you. That will only break you to bare even, which is still pretty accurate at this level. But this problem is fairly obvious, and the person building the encounter has to choose to put double Mythic Resilience on the enemy, so in theory you won't have this problem more than maybe once.